Good evening, everybody.
Fucking shit!
Hello.
I barely pressed the right button.
I did, but did you see the little glitch? Because I missed it's in the intro from the countdown.
Yeah, we'll let you off that one. It's 8 o'clock.
I know, bang on the top.
8:01 actually.
Well, it started at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
It did start at 8 o'clock. Good evening, everybody in the chat. Good to see some familiar faces. Anki's in the house.
Good evening, everybody.
Yo. Wow.
Hey, Mickey. Hey, Free Rider.
Oh, God, I need to turn my headphones down. It's lovely when you take your headphones off and can't hear a word to say it.
Hey?
It's just bliss. Unfortunately, you can still read the sign language, Haley. Thank you very much.
I don't know the knee sound.
And now I've gone too far and can't hear you.
Thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll see you all next week. We don't want to spoil it by something going wrong now. Bye.
Fuck off.
And if it's your birthday this
Happy
week...
birthday.
Oh, you twats. I need to think of a new one, don't I? Because you all keep beating me to it. Hi, Becky. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Evening, Dion. Everybody in the chat. How's everyone's week been? That's how we used to start these things, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think everyone's pretty much on another really exhilarating, great week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've not had a bad week.
I bet you've been bored shitless.
Well, I
New
went
journeys, new expectations.
I went out once.
Free Rider. I am definitely looking forward to Sunday, and I hope you got your wax strips.
I don't want to know.
Oh, it's going to be fun. Me and Becky are going to be pissing ourselves.
Thank you, Facebook user. I shampoo and condition it daily.
No, it's not a hiding a bald spot. It is just my man bun. Thank you very much for noticing that.
No, he's holding a bald patch.
He's got a top knot.
It's a symbol.
He's got a bitch hitch.
Carry on.
Hey, Rabbit. You burnt your
Rabbit.
Why did you do that, Trey?
Rabbit! Long time no see, mate.
Oh, you're well, Rabbit. A very long time no see, brother.
Yeah. He spends a lot of his time helping other people recover.
I know. It's awesome. I love watching his videos and things on his...
That's with Rabbit's TikTok.
Rabbit's TikTok is just essential viewing for everybody. If you're not subscribed to him, guys, subscribe to Rabbit's TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do TikTok.
That's because you're an old cunt.
I downloaded it about 6 months ago and I've never opened it. And yes, I am an old cunt. Thank you, Simon.
I wonder if he's realised who I am on there yet.
I know who you are.
I know you do, but not everybody knows who I am on there.
You are, Chris. He's just trying to ignore you.
Don't blame him, to be honest.
It feels good.
Yeah. Free Rider, if we've not got strips, we can just do the melted wax with the bit of linen cloth. That'll work.
Just candle wax will do.
True, it does work.
If not some really... Either that or some really good Gorilla tape.
Do you mean like gaffer tape type?
Oh no!
No, Gorilla tape uses a different type of adhesive. Quite a strong adhesive, actually.
Right. Is it sticky?
Go and get some paraffin and some old polystyrene and melt it down in a tub and use that.
Yeah. Could use that.
No, don't.
No. Oh, Tracy's tea towels weren't as thick. I've done that. To be fair, the amount of times I've gone into the oven at work and grabbed and realised I'm not holding the tea towel or the mitt. I was like, oh shit, pull that back.
Oven glove. That's all I'm going to say.
I have a pair of
I feel like that guy. I've seen that guy who does TikToks and really simply fixes things. Someone should just wave a oven glove like that right now.
Do you want me to go get one?
Well, I have like a big cloth thing.
Oven glove.
But they don't use
Mine are
them
like
in
rubberized.
cow things. Oh, they're horrendous. The amount of things that have slipped out my hand. Well, no.
Vinny,
No,
she
mine are
doesn't
really
use
grippy.
anything she's supposed to use.
No.
Bit like my wife when she used to be able to cook and get into the oven. She'd just use a tea towel, a thin tea towel, and she wouldn't double it. It'd be just that.
Oh.
She bloody.
Love you too, Becky.
Oven glove. Right.
You seem to forget Hayley works in a kitchen, so she'll be used to the heat.
Yeah. Someone's like that. Oh, this has come off, but the water's hot. And I was like, straight in, twist. It's done.
Anyway, this is a vape show.
No, it's a cook show now.
When has it ever been a full vape show with us lot? Really?
Don't know, but snacks. Snacks.
Oh, don't.
I'm going to strike the LSV. Snacks.
There he is. We're good, Rabbit Brother. We're good.
Hey.
Been an interesting month for most of us, for one thing and another, but we're still here and
It's been a bit of a roller coaster.
But we're still on the ride.
Yeah.
All good. We didn't fall off.
I've lost a bit more hair, but we're still on the ride.
so I borrow some, Simon. I seem to have hair in abundance.
We know you got hair in a bud.
No, abundance, Christopher.
I know.
Abundance. Should we quickly go through what we're vaping on? If anyone is actually interested whatsoever. Seeing as Simon said it is a vape show.
Damn, I did not sign up for that shit.
So, Vinny, do you want to go first?
Go on, Vin, with your 6.
Okay, I will go first. I'm on the Steam Crave Titan PWL. Keep forgetting my camera's up there. The big fucking thing. Titan tank. In there, I have some Modkin Tartar Raspberry. Then I'm on my Vicious and Prima with Caspadina from Golden Greek, which is my next review, which I'm going to do very differently to other reviews. In there, I've got some King's Custard OG coffee. Then I've got one of the new Vaporessos, the QS. There that is. In there, I've got some to stop me vaping disposables. Elf Bar Blue Raz Lemonade. Then I've got my limited edition Oxford Velocity. I love Oxford. Very, very good. In there, Fresh Vape Co. Urban Avenue. Josh was so spot on about this juice. It is so gorgeous. Then I've got my other Vaporesso, one I can't remember the name of, but it's a mini version of one.
The LXV.
Thank you. In there, I've got some Riot Salts bubblegum. Absolutely loving that. It's proper old school bubblegum flavour. And then I pulled out a relic.
I don't want to know what you pulled off.
My bastardized grip with MTurk V2 RDA. Yes, that's called a mechanical mod. For those that don't know. And then
That's so 2019, Vinny.
It's earlier than that, Simon.
I was going to say, be about 26. Yeah, I'll say 2017.
And in there, I'm vaping some BDV Project Fidello, which is a dark cherry and cinnamon shatter. Oh yeah. Stop pulling it on YouTube, rabbit dude. I've got to do it somewhere. You know what it's like. And that's me, just the 6 devices tonight.
Just the 6.
Yeah. I've missed that. I've missed that mech hit. I can't remember the last time I used a mech. It must be 9 months ago.
Hello, Mr.
Dark
Brown.
cherry and cinnamon.
Hey, Moira.
very nice, and it's just a little bit odd. Who would like to go next?
Chris?
Yeah, I was just going to say, Chris, do you want to go next?
I'm on very simple. I've got 2 this week. My Paramore with my Kumo. Still with Redemption Vape Fiji. Still really like this, actually. It's only a small tank. I don't use a lot of it. It's
I
really...
think he only vapes on a Friday.
Yeah. I also fancy the change. I've still got my Overkill, but I swapped out my Trilogy for a change. I went for my Elite V2 for a change. I just
going for an
fancied the
RDA.
change. Yeah, I went RDA this week. And in that,
Bad.
I've got some Sad Boy Shamrock Cookie.
Cookie.
Well steeped. Very well steeped as well. And my God, it's nice.
Yeah, Saturday to Thursday is on his ICOS, then on a Friday he puts
Fucking hell.
No, I'm on the Benson and Edges, mate.
Yeah, in your icos.
Nah, sad that.
And that just leaves a terrible twosome.
You're up.
You first.
Hey,
Sorry,
Tweedledum and
wait,
Tweedledee, you mean?
Sorry, Haley and her sidekick.
Hey, Mark!
We've got to stop being in unison.
Evening, Mark.
Simple for
Hello,
me.
Mark.
Simple for me tonight. I'm on my Lost Vape with my Hell Beast 2 because Haley will kick me in the face.
What Lost Vape is it?
It's
the
Haley's lost
Centura.
mate.
No, he hasn't got my theory on. I've hid it.
Oh, okay.
And I'm vaping on the Legion X Romulus tonight.
Which one's
Just
the
on Harry
Romulus,
Potter
Simon? I can't
again.
remember.
And then I've also got a
McKay.
Mackenzie's
Disposable.
disposable.
Who?
His company we met at Expo.
Who?
Mackenzie.
All right. Don't they have like some sort of chavvy designer label?
No, they're really nice, actually.
No,
But
I'm on about clothing brand.
Look, this one's a strawberry kiwi.
Sounds nice.
And that's all I'm vaping on
It
tonight.
seems like a waste of space to me, but never mind. Hales.
Right, I'm on my Air Scream AirPod Pro, and that's got...
Oh, I'm supposed to have one of them on the way.
They're really pretty. I like them. That's got Brew Mist Blue Slushing.
That
Then
could
I've
have just
got-
been any bottle whatsoever.
Then,
That's better.
Okie dokie. Then I'm on the Freemax Galax.
Oh, I've got one of everything else. How are you finding it?
I'm really enjoying it.
I'm enjoying it
I haven't
more.
touched mine yet.
I've just found one negative. There's one negative about it I don't like.
So just get a pen and
Simon
paper.
Well, no, we'll discuss it later. And that with Fruit Mist Strawberry Ice Cream.
A lot of food mist tonight then.
Just 2. Then I've got my mini robot. And that's got Jackrabbit Banoffee Pie. I'm almost out, so I need to get more.
I see you're freebasing in the mini, in the robot.
It works fine.
I've not tried that yet.
I'm not personally a fan of freebasing it in the Rabbit.
Do you mean you
In the robot,
salt,
sorry.
Chris?
Yeah, I prefer to use.
What's that?
I
If
prefer
you're-
to use the
if you're
salts in the robot.
If you're freebasing in a rabbit, Rue, cover your ears.
Yeah.
Then I've got the Drag PMP X. And that's got Riot Squad, Cherry Fizzle.
Cherry Fizzle's one of them. It's nice to vape, but then after a while, it's.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
Nate.
But don't be vaping me, bro. How much clouds do you get from Rabbit?
Quite a few.
You think about it, it's got natural wick.
Yeah.
Rabbit, all I'd say is if he tries to ram 2 18650s up your ass, run.
18650s. It'd be 421.7s,
Is
thank
it
you.
having his spit back? That's what I'm worried about.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No.
And this is a vaping show.
It wasn't. You're filthy.
Popcorn lung. No such thing, people, by the well, he is, but yeah. Let's not go down that route all over again. Jesus Christ Almighty. No.
You're very safe unless you work in a Malaysian popcorn factory. Then you're fucked.
Well,
You all know the rabbit.
one person over the last 40-something years is fucked.
Billy, don't forget you can put comments up on the screen.
Well remembered, but I'll wait until there's a comment I actually like and that I actually see.
Oh, no.
What's everyone in the chat vaping on? Let's have a look what you're vaping on, and I can pull them comments up and we'll discuss. Evening
Hello,
Deek.
Deek.
And quite a few have already said, so you'll have to scroll back.
Have they?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, Hanky's on an overkill. Weird. I can't
Tracy
remember
says
the
she's
name.
on the Elf bar.
Got my dot stick. Nice.
That's one of the
Another
ones
cinnamon
that did
juice.
cool.
A lot of cinnamon juices around at the minute.
Cinnamon.
We're getting into winter season, aren't we? So you get the more
Festive.
puddingy, more warming juices.
Raz. Overkill series. Hanky.
Yeah.
Hanky's loving his overkill.
Bottom fractions. Because they sound really
Gotta
good.
love an overkill.
Deek's on the Oxford SQ with some Medusa Blue Raz.
Ooh,
Is
nice.
that
Not
the new
skin
little?
Medusa.
Is that the new little Oxford, the little square one? The SQ.
Yes. I've got the pink one of it.
How are you finding the VI, John? I've got a bit of a problem with mine at the moment.
Didn't they recall some of them?
Love it, Robert. I'm not, but thank you. I appreciate the thought, brother. Chris is
Oh, no one bald.
love
Kind
it.
of obvious.
Am I
Apparently
lagging
his
every
keeps
so
leaking.
often?
Yeah, you like you.
Watch Haley squeal.
Squeal?
There you go.
I got something pretty coming tomorrow.
Ah. Can you tell us what?
No.
Thanks for that.
It'll be on the call wall next week. Ah.
But you won't be here.
No, I'll come for
Is
the
it-
first hour.
Is
I'll
it
come
something
to the
I've
first
already
hour.
got?
Yeah. I'll
Is
come for the
it?
first hour.
After me screaming and shouting and me finding business back.
Ah, I know what it is. I
There was
think.
issues.
Yes, I do know what it is. And yes, there is issues. Someone's commented there
Mhm.
around the issues. MVP, PMP, Galax, SP, what? SMPO, CPO.
Sounds like the cast of bloody Star Wars.
Yeah, and it sounds like it's giving him a stubby. That's interesting, Mark. I've never had a mod give me a stubby before.
I bet he hasn't.
Chris is the silly hairy monkey. Harry monkey, not Harry.
Harry Hill.
I
Do you
don't
really
think
think
Rabbit will probably
Rabbit will
know
know
how
who
he
Harry
is.
Hill is?
I don't think he will.
Send
Much
a
love,
love
Rabbit.
back, Rabbit.
Much love, brother. Much love. And always welcome, Rabbit. You know that. Definitely so. Might liven us up a little bit. Oh, yeah. Now, Mark, that just sounds wrong. You purchased a stubby at Expo.
Which expo did you go to, Mark?
Did you walk through the door?
Oh, dear me. Expo. When's that? May? Early May, isn't it?
Mid-May. 13th, 14th?
It's a week later than normal because of the King's coronation.
That's right.
Hello
Evening
again,
Deek.
You're back.
The sexy Expo. Ooh, Purple SXK Burrow. Nice. All good. Oh, Rabbit, I've always loved the boxer mods. Box mods are nice.
Yeah, I really want to get one. Hint.
Just a little bit on the expensive side.
Excuse me, I'm unemployed. You can't hint. You can hint all your life. I'm not going to be able to buy one.
You have a new job. Hint.
Yes, but my OnlyFans isn't making much money yet.
Yeah, he has to keep paying his fans to stay.
I have to say, if I start seeing my feet on the internet, I will not be impressed.
Nor with the people that are paid for the feet pictures either.
No.
I'm just going to ignore that completely.
I think we found a buyer for him then.
Oh!
Hayley's feet pictures.
Right.
Oh, it's Tracy's birthday weekend and her grandbaby is due.
Bloody hell.
Twisted. What's that corn puff cereal like? I quite like the cereal vape juices. Haley's not a great fan, but
Oh, Rabbit loves his cereal
Macaroni.
cereal juices. Absolutely loves them.
you
It's
do.
the one we can't get, Simon.
I was going to say, we really struggle to get cereal juices over here, don't we?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
the only
There's
The
not
only
many
good
companies
ones
that do them.
are American ones as well. What was it called? Lifted Clouds? I can't remember what it was called now. They did a cereal that was really nice.
Vapeaholics used to do a really nice.
They still do.
Oh, they still do it.
They still do. I'll speak to my expo. They still do it.
Do a
Frosties.
Frosties one.
I often find the UK cereal flavours are often quite harsh.
Now, if you like Frosties, this is 100% like Frosties because I absolutely hate Frosties. So having to vape
And
it.
sweet with
It's
it.
got that like cornflake taste, but then it's got that sweetness afterwards. But I just, no. I don't know if
That might
it's
work.
Richard
Boxer.
Kidd on the boxer mids.
Ooh.
And Chris has disappeared.
Yeah, Chris has gone to buff his head. Evening all. What time are we at? 3 minutes. Nearly time to run the call.
Awesome.
Anyone got any sort of business to do before the call?
Has anybody got any rants, 101s?
Why is everyone
I've got a
looking
few
at me?
things, but I'm just going to save my powder, I think, for right now until I'm in a...
Right?
I just... It'll
Yeah,
come out next week.
let him save it.
I need it to build a little bit first.
What are you building?
Like Hadrian's Wall.
To be honest, I'm building my confidence to do it. So I'll get there and I'll do it. And then we'll go from there. Just before we do all that and wait for Chris to come back, everyone in the chat that's dropped me
have a rant.
messages. Well, just let me finish my bit, then you can do your fucking round. Everyone in the chat that's just dropped me messages these last couple of weeks. Thank you very much. It does mean an awful lot to me personally, and you guys as well. Go on, Nails. Rant on. Do the bumper, Chris.
No, go and do it now. I'm going to strop. I'm going to act like a 5-year-old. Fuck it.
Just do it.
No, fuck it. No, it's not. It's more of an annoyance than a rant. Obviously, there's people in the industry that do promoting, that are influencers, that are reviewers. And it's kind of annoying when people forget you do have a life without the vaping. That a lot of us do the vaping stuff because we enjoy it, but obviously life can get in the way. And that's kind of like annoyance.
Is that it?
Well, I would go on, but I get told off when I rant too much, so fuck it.
People love your rant sales.
That's how we haven't said
Depends, 'cause
anything.
when you jump in, I get fucking trolled. So I'm being careful.
Just don't mention them 3 letters and you'll be fine.
Don't. Obviously, a lot of us do it because we enjoy it. We don't ask for anything. We don't get paid. So sometimes when, you need to take time because of family commitments or just anything, people forget you are only human. And to me, it can be a bit annoying.
Yeah.
Not 90% of the companies are really good. And if you tell them, I mean, a couple of companies that we work with, well, I don't work with them anymore, but a couple of companies that Hayley works with, if she turns around and messages and says, look, I've got a busy week at work, can I just put it on pause and things like that? They're like, yeah, fine, just come back. We know you do your stuff and that sort of shit. But then there's the other ones that are tyrannical. And out of them all, it's only probably 95% of them are absolutely amazing and they'll work with you. It's just that one or two.
On this lines, I'd just like to give a big shout out and thank you to Vaporesso because they've been amazing. Obviously, my issues at the moment I've not hidden away from them, and I'm not anything like that now. And Vaporesso have been awesome. They just said, just do it when you're ready to do it. We know we sent you 4 products, but don't worry about it. Just do them when you're ready, and that's brilliant. And Vaporesso, excellent, absolutely excellent.
And that's how companies should be.
Yeah. And also we need to take time for ourselves. Like Deek said, he's come away from promoting at the minute. We have to remember that we are allowed to take time. We're allowed to go, oh shit, hang on, I just need to sort me out.
99% of the reviewers, promoters and everything do it as a hobby. Yeah. They have full-time jobs. They have families. They have a life. This is just their downtime and their relaxation. If somebody has pressure put on them by a company to do stuff, it takes the fun out of it. And then that just takes them out of the industry. And that's not what it's about. We're here for fun. We're here for the community. We're not here to be at the beck and call of people. We do what we do when we can do it. Sorry, I joined in on the rant there. Sorry.
That's all right.
The whole point is we're meant to all voice our opinions. Someone starts ranting and then everyone puts their opinion in, whether it's for or against the rant.
Yeah. And I jumped in as well and said Vaporesso have been awesome. And they have been. They've been so understanding. It's brilliant.
Obviously, they've sent you stuff and you've committed, but people have to understand that sometimes life gets in the way.
Mm. Yeah, definitely so for me right now. But I'm going to try something hopefully tomorrow, which will be a completely different way of reviewing for me, and I'll go see if I feel comfortable doing it. That's all I'm going to say, and then hopefully I can work back to doing that. It's bad enough doing this, but this is different because I've got you guys with me for the support. So
you've always got us. You can't get rid of us. Sorry.
So look out for Vinny's Naked Ginger reviews.
You see, I actually thought about changing my name because it's going to be a faceless review. I'm not going to appear on camera through the whole review.
The Darth Vader one, Vader liquids. He did really well. He was just literally never saw him.
It's just a temporary thing, I hope, and eventually I'll get back to seeing this more often and see me more smiley and happy and bubbly. But just with things building up review-wise, I feel like I need to do them. So that's what I'm going to try.
It's a way of allowing you to review without having to put yourself on display, so you can still look after yourself.
Yeah.
And plus the fact you still haven't worked out how to change your camera angle, so if you keep it in one position, it's a lot better, isn't it?
No, because I've got to move it from where it is now to my up-close position. So I have got to move it, Simon, but it's permanently set now. This new boom arm I've got. It's like a big massive telegraph pole.
Oh, bless you.
Take it off and put it onto this arm. That arm's up there in the corner. Then I've got an arm across for my up-close now.
But that's the full thing, Mark. If you've not got the time, you've not got the time.
Yeah. And everything else that people do in lives as well, let's be honest. Anyway, that's the line under that. Yeah, some companies are assholes.
Yeah.
We'll just leave that there.
They're just not realising what they're doing to the people who are trying to help them.
Perhaps lacking in
empathy,
compassion.
Yeah.
All them nice flowery words that people.
Right, can we hurry up? I'm a Celebrity starts in half an hour and we'll lose Vape viewers.
Oh, you see, I watch it the day after, Simon, so that's fine with me.
All right, I'm sorry, but here's another rant. Me, female, never watch I'm a Celebrity. Him, oh my God, it's 9 o'clock. I'm a Celebrity. What?
Right,
I don't watch it.
Are we actually going to go down this route? Because if we are, we have got to discuss Matt Hancock.
I like the bloke. I mean, I don't like his politics, but he's actually really, really personable, isn't he?
He's coming across quite well, but I feel like
that's all he's got on there for, to sort his crap out. In the public eye, he's a dickhead. He got us all locked down, and while we was all locked away, couldn't actually go to funerals. He was banging his secretary.
The girls trapped. The girls need to talk.
I'm going to stop you there. It wasn't him that locked us down. It was the science that locked us down, and he just sent the information across. You can't.
My lockdown.
He still implemented it.
He didn't make the decision.
He didn't listen to his own rules. He put the rules in place. He didn't listen to them. He was too busy banging another woman behind his wife's back while we were all locked away. And that's the only reason why he's gone on to I'm a Celebrity. Is just to clear his name and get himself back in the public eyes. Look, I'm Mr. Nice Guy.
He's
a politician of all a bunch of
cunts. Vote you to eat witchy grubs.
He's been voted on every challenge so far, and he doesn't mind.
It's like Katie Price. How much can you eat? Right, vaping people.
Yes,
no,
please.
I'm a Celebrity. Can you change the banner, Vinny?
Women, let's get back to vaping.
Okay.
I don't even watch the show.
Well,
obviously you must pay attention to it because I didn't even know who was on. I know Bored George is on. That's it.
My wife and daughter love the show.
I'm enjoying this series purely because
it's got Mike Tyndall in it.
And,
oh my lord!
That Sue is an evil, venomous cow.
I apologise for the change in the conversation.
Harry is
a bit, guys.
All right. Why?
Well, the way that she was giving sympathy to Sean.
I'm going to the pub. Who's joining me?
The way that Sue was giving Sean sympathy for doing exactly the same as what Matt did, and then she vilified Matt for doing exactly the same thing, having an affair.
She's a woman. She's a fucking woman. She can flip flop. It's what we do, and we blame hormones. For God's sake, get over it.
Oh, fucking hell.
Right, vaping.
Right, Chris, bumper. Cool. All these bumpers are getting very similar, aren't they?
I have got some made. I forgot to send you them.
He's not putting much effort into it, is he?
Haley, I wouldn't even bother. I sent him a fully working intro bumper and he still hasn't bothered putting it up.
Well, I send him Cornwall every week and he puts it up. So I can get him to put it up. Nah.
I sent him I literally edited the intro, got him the proper one, trimmed it, sorted it all out, made it look decent, and he hasn't bothered putting it up yet.
Right, yet again. I know we're having a mother's meeting now, but vaping.
It is to do with vaping.
No, it's
Carry on.
Yeah, they're all fake. It's a waste of time.
Tracy, that's that Sue. Come on.
Sorry, she can't do any of the food challenges because she's diabetic. I'd fucking do half.
How she keeps getting out of them?
Yeah, medical reasons.
That's bollocks because I'm diabetic and I'd fucking do half of them.
That's because you'd eat fucking anything.
Pretty much anything, yeah.
No. I know what you're looking for. Put it down.
What, the grubs?
I've already got the link for it.
Well, say if you're doing them grub things, I've already had one. And ants, and
the mealworms.
Yes, I've had the mealworms, barbecue flow. Yeah. I've also had kangaroo, crocodile, buffalo.
Cool.
John, did you send me that bit? I don't know if you're still watching, but I remember years ago, John did a 1,000,000-year-old egg or whatever it was. The black eggs from China. I think he sent me one. I'm just trying to see if he actually did or not. I can't remember.
Sorry, have you finished that?
Yeah, but they're obviously monitoring her sugar levels, so.
Well, obviously, yeah.
Thank you, Mark. Bring it back to vape.
Did I vape stuff this week?
No, you haven't.
Are we back to vaping now, are we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Okay. Right. First one on the cool wall tonight. we did a version of this before, but this is an updated version. And I still love the design. It's the Whiz
We
Vapor.
didn't do a version of this. It was a different one. This is a Burr device. The other one wasn't.
Yes,
It was a pod device.
it was a different. It's the other beeper we did that's not a Bora device.
It's a pod, and it's by a different company.
No, one. It was Whiz Vapor.
No, I swear it was a different company.
No, it was Whiz
No,
Vapor.
it's exactly the same thing. Called exactly the same thing. Except it's,
There was that Chinese company as well that did like a clone version of it.
but this is the Bora version, as Haley's just mentioned. And I'd love one. I'd absolutely love one of these, just because of the design. And I had a pager, and I absolutely love my pager. Sorry, beeper. Is that what the Americans call it, a beeper rather than a pager?
Yeah.
I love the way that just leaves me and you on screen, Haley. That works quite well.
Every time that, no, you can see Chris is like appearing in the corner.
Oh, yeah, that looks a bit freaky.
Why do you think I'm doing it?
It's like a
like
peeping
hamster.
top through the curtains.
It's like a hamster stuck in a cage. Hello.
But yeah, obviously designed around the old-fashioned pages.
It's gone down the retro design, which a lot of like our age appreciate.
Now, I'm guessing it doesn't come through with a bridge reading what's with it.
No.
So no bridge, no Bora, no nothing, just a mod.
Actually, I'm not sure. I think it does. Because the RBA comes with the RBA, which is classed as the bridge.
So it may well come with their own bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make a point here, if I
Let
may?
me make you visible. There you go, Simon. You may make a point.
We have all the stuff about they aiming stuff at children and making it look childlike and things like that, and looking fun and all that. But that looks really fun, but it's aimed at our age group.
It is indeed, Simon.
So,
Right, the thing I have is when they go, oh, it's aimed at children. Them things are from our childhood. So it's not aimed at children today. It's aimed at us. Things like when it's shaped as minions and that, it's aimed at our children. Because that's their thing.
Hundreds of videos online of people showing their children old Walkmans and cassette tapes, and they have no idea what the hell they are. It's quite funny to watch, but it's also extremely sad.
Right.
So they wouldn't understand what it is.
I'd like one of these. I'd seriously consider buying one.
I would actually spend the 140 quid.
It's not bad for a Bora device. It just depends on the quality. Is it just a proprietary?
Apparently it's made of aluminium.
Well, yeah, billets is a solid billet of aluminium, Chris. So same material. It's just not a DNA chip, is it?
Yeah, and it's compatible with billet boxes, accessories.
Yeah. Completely.
the issue I have is if they're going to be available, because the last two that we showed on the show, I ordered two of them, and they because I ordered one for me and one for Josh, if you remember.
Yeah, and they never came.
And they never came.
Ah.
Did you ever get your refund?
Then they never took the money because it was a pre-order, so they sat it there and said as soon as they're available they'll take the money, but they never actually ever took the money.
Never mind. We didn't lose out.
We didn't lose out, but it's the fact that that's the only bit that, you know.
I know that the other ones were available on mainland Europe. They just didn't make it over to our little island, which is a little disappointing. So yeah, that could be a bit of a kick in the teeth, because I definitely quite like one. Just as a contradiction to my other Bora devices, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Let's have a quick vote on the Whiz Vape Beeper AO.
Just do it. Just do it.
Thank you on that. So we will go bottom up.
Bottoms up.
Yes, you first, bottom. You're the bottom.
I know. I'm always the arse. Yes, I exactly.
Not arguing with that.
Yep. I'm gonna go cool. I like the
That
classic
surprises me, Chris. Is that because it's slightly cheaper than a proper billet?
Yes and no.
And
It's
it's got
still
the
high up in
retro.
there. It's the retro side of things. As you all know, I love my retro. Like stuff from... my overkill is all old school cartoons, old school games. I've got retro consoles, a Zelda tattoo, for Christ's sake. Well, Link in 8-bit form. You know what I mean? It's just one of the
You
things
are
I like.
retro.
Stuff. I'm something, all right, yeah. Wouldn't say it was retro.
It's making me twitch. Hales?
Sub-Zero. I really want one.
Ooh, Simon.
No, you go next, Vinny.
I
you
know
want
Zero as well.
Now, you see, I'm sat on the fence here because I would go Sub-Zero.
No, you are going Sub-Zero.
But I'm worried about the fact that they won't fulfill like they did with their last device.
Yeah.
So I would put it in Sub-Zero, but if they don't fulfill, I'd have to drop it down to cool.
Simon, can you just come a little bit closer to the camera? Is that your man rug or is it a t-shirt that's furry underneath?
Oh man, I didn't want you to mention that.
You
I was
almost
just
got his
thinking
tit out from
clarification.
that.
It's quite clearly skin now, I've noticed.
Yeah.
He just needed a medallion. Right, and now I'm just going to pause the cool wall for 1 second. Can I just have a minute silent just to observe this? Good evening, everybody. There you go, Chris. I've done it.
Yes, it only took you about a month and a half.
There's a problem. It misses half the thing out about it's 8 p.m. It's time for.
Yeah,
It just shows the Geek Vape bit. You've done it all wrong, dear.
This is when we was still showing the Geek Vape, and the other intros that glitches also shows Geek Vape.
It does.
Yeah, but you forgot the rest of it.
No, that's literally what we were showing up until that one.
Actually,
That
it's
was
10 seconds shorter than the other one.
although that was the one before the episode. That was from the episode before it all started
Are we
glitching.
still sponsored by Geek Vape?
I have
You
no
tell me
idea.
I didn't even go near him.
Okay.
I've got my Geek Vape mod.
And I've got mine. And the other one.
To be fair, I do have a lot of Geek Vape, but that's not from them.
Yeah, they said that sponsor
That's
us.
because I
They
put
said
my
that-
hand in my
yeah.
pocket.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do-
so that was.
I'll
the
give them the benefit, and I'll go Sub-Zero.
Right. Thank you, Simon. Right.
Steve,
next.
if you're thinking about getting the stubby, I'd probably wait and watch Mark's review, because obviously Vinny's not doing one. To see what
No,
his
'cause
thoughts and opinions are of it, because I've not tried the stubby.
And don't watch Jay Hayes. That's
No.
all I'll say.
But Mark's be doing one soon. And guys, if you're
And
free on a Monday, check out Mark Live.
Next up is the Watofo Profile X RTA. And it's considerably cheaper than the original Profile RTA. That was nearly twice that price. I wonder what they've done to make it cheaper. That makes me wonder. But yeah, there you go. Watofo. Is this actually out now, Hales?
No, it's available in a week's time.
I
Okay.
quite like the look of that.
It looks
Smocky.
squat.
If you wanted new stuff,
Yeah.
so I got you new stuff.
I do want new stuff. It does look a little bit squat.
Do you not think it looks a bit smocky?
You know what it is? And I'll state straight
To
away.
what,
that
Simon?
Smocky.
It's the honeycomb drip tip. It screams smock. Is that
Them drip
tip?
tips also they're a bit steam cravey, but steam craves have
Yeah.
a stainless steel insert.
See, I quite like that blue one, and that would actually suit quite well on my overkill.
It's 28mm as well, Chris. So
Yeah.
it's not exactly a
It's not
C3PO
tiny, but it's
stock.
And dual coil and mesh. So you've got all options available.
So you get twin decks, or is it all
I know I
mesh
do,
and
Mark.
coil deck in one?
I think it's all in one. They didn't show the deck, so I couldn't actually put that up.
Yeah, I agree with that, Tracy. This should just, yeah. What?
Yeah, but if
They
it's
should-
similar and it's like an upgrade, I understand.
It does look very similar to the OG. Like I say, it just looks slightly more squat than the OG. The OG was an awesome RTA. The flavour was insane. I was gutted
It
when I
could
broke
be how
mine.
I've done the picture that made it squat.
That bottom plate with the bottom bit of that glass looks really thin now. You see what I mean? At the bottom,
Yeah.
just before the 510, that looks really thin compared to the rest of it. I think that's what makes it look a bit squat.
The chimney looks a bit odd as well.
But it's bulbous, isn't it? The
Yeah.
chimney?
It does come with the bubble glass.
That might make it look slightly better.
So I'm gathering that the chimney's actually been
Either
designed.
that or
when
it'll
you
make
put
it
the
look
bubble
like a
glass on.
tourniquet penis.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gathering the
I'm
chimney was more designed for the bubble glass, but obviously TPD survived the straight glass.
I can only find so far. I've only found. Actually, there are some pictures on their website
Yeah.
of the deck.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, look, you can switch between a mesh or there's coils.
Yeah.
Between all three.
On
I like
one
that
deck?
purple and blue. By
Yeah.
the look of it, yes. They don't state anything about having to have a different deck.
No,
Does-
normally it's fine because it's plates. So where the mesh
Yeah,
would fit in.
it's a
there's no
separate
top
clamping system, though, because that could cause massive issues. If
No,
the clamping
because a lot of
system's
the
Oh
ones-
no, it's actually
have the same clamping for the coil.
yeah. Right, basically they've got, from what I can see, I'll copy the link and send it in the private chat to
Shit,
us
it's
lot for you.
green, man.
Can I?
I think so. I can't remember which port it is.
I've got one that says
Okay.
present. I'll click on that, see what it does. Slides, video file, share screen.
It'll come up down below, so I'll have to add it, but go on.
Right, entire screen. There you go. Share that. I don't care. Right. No, there we go.
Tracy's
As
dealt
you
with
can
them.
see,
Holy
Thank
fuck.
Tracy.
it looks as
Yeah.
if you've got, there's the clamp for the the mesh, and then you got the two screw holes there for the coils.
Jesus Christ, you need some long legs.
Because if you can see on here,
Not being funny.
you
Coil
can see
legs
the
are
post
long.
holes. You can see the post holes for the actual,
I see
Yeah, you
it.
can. Yeah.
yeah,
there and
which
there,
looks
yeah.
quite shallow, and then quite high up at the top where you can
Yeah,
clearly
I
see
like
the
that
mesh.
idea. They're accommodating both.
Yeah,
But
I
that
actually quite
bottom
like
plate
that.
just
Yeah.
looks so thin. There's going to be so much heat transfer from that through that.
But they've probably had to make that thin so they can make that deck possible.
Yeah, because the deck's high, isn't it?
That's a big, and that's also explains why you've got that bell housing for the actual chimney.
That bull housing there. Interesting.
I
Good work,
really
Chris.
like that deck actually. That's a really cool deck.
Yeah, Tracy.
Although
that
I
is
would
true.
never
Thank you,
use-
darling.
Oh, there we go.
Good
Although
work,
I would never use the mesh coils personally. Okay, stop.
See, I
clear
always
ones,
said
yes.
that.
Mesh coils.
Yeah, because you
And
said
I-
this last week. When it comes to rebuildable mesh, from what I've seen, you have to use a metric shit ton of cotton just to try and stop it from burning, getting dry hits.
But it's like
By the looks of it, Chris.
that uses mesh and then normal coils.
Can someone with a hammer on YouTube please
It's already
take
been
care of that
sorted. It's
person?
already been sorted.
Thank you. Cool. Yes, Christopher Mosson. Good evening, my friend. It does look like that hybrid RTAs is now a thing because that's exactly what it is. It's a hybrid coil RTA. I wonder if you could do both.
Mate, that's overkill. That's seriously overkill trying to do that.
That will be something.
That's just trying to kill someone.
On a
I bet
match.
someone tries it. I bet you someone tries it.
And I bet the name starts with Vinny.
No, I don't do that sort of shit no more. I'm too boring.
Yeah, we know you're not.
So,
I don't like the drip tips. I'd probably change that if I bought one.
The drip tip is awful. And some of these companies do use god awful drip tips.
I don't think they realise that the drip tip is actually a selling point.
Oh god, yeah, it is.
And I don't think they realise that they put this like generic one on. I'm just like,
I've bought devices before purely for a drip tip.
I will say,
a good price.
I mean, it's what, 30 quid?
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
So
I'm still looking on the Watfo site. That purple and blue is really nice.
Because Watofo is owned by Smock, isn't it now?
No.
I don't think it's Smock, Simon. I know they got took over, but I don't think it was Smock. I can't remember off the top of my head who it was. But right, let's have a quick fire vote on the Watofo Profile X. We'll keep the same order and start at the bottom with the COD.
Come on, Chrissy.
With that, I'm going to say... I'm torn between two here and I don't know which one.
Come on, Chrissy.
Chrissy, wake up.
Yes! I was singing on my head. I don't like this.
I'm going to go Sub-Zero.
Woo!
I have not seen much that's really taken my fancy lately, but that blue and that pink and purple bluey colour, those look really nice. My big concern is obviously that drip tip looks like yay big, and I don't like really skinny little.
Yeah, but
drip
you
tips.
can,
It feels
you
weird.
can replace the drip tip. That's the
But
whole
they look
point.
nice.
You don't like skinny little things in your mouth, Chris, no?
No, I like big round meaty things in my mouth.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't try and go there with me, Vinny. You know how far down that hole I can go. But no, I don't like short tips. I like them. No, nice and girthy.
Yeah. Hey, masturbator.
So where are you pointing?
Hello, Colin. Sub-Zero, I've already said.
No, masturbator's not Colin.
Hales?
No, it's Zippy.
I'm going cool.
Okay. I'm going to put it in the bin because I think it looks cheap. I think the quality looks shocking. I think they've cut corners to lower the price. There was a reason why the original was twice that price. Why is it all of a sudden half the price of the OG? That concerns me massively. That bottom plate concerns me massively for heat sink into your mod. I wouldn't pass comment on anything else rating-wise until I've either tried one or seen a reputable reviewer review one. So for me, I'm going to put it in the bin until further information comes to light. Simon.
Now, innovation-wise, because obviously it's got the two different decks and things, it's something different on the market. But I agree with you, Vinny. It does look cheap.
It does.
That's because it is cheap.
Yeah, but
it's
Chris,
a cheap mod.
The other version of this wasn't that price.
Watofo, when you say Watofo, you don't think cheap.
No.
Watofo is one of the higher end companies.
Yeah, but maybe they're trying to widen their base to try and actually get more of the lower end of the market, which is where a lot of people are. I mean, you look at the disposables, as we all say. A lot of people are on disposables because that's where they're starting out. Maybe they're starting that as a cheap alternative to bring people in onto their hot.
I'm in a stepping stone.
Yeah, it could be a stepping stone.
But he's in his words against him.
Yeah, but it still looks cheap. And with Watofo,
that's because it is cheap. It's a 30 quid RTA.
Yeah, but
This is like a starter's RTA, for God's sake. I'm
He's not used to paying that for a bloody smock.
Motovo is not allowed to have a starter. Because every company will have something that's not as great, but it builds you up because people like to stay loyal. They will go up a company.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. But it's like Mercedes building a Kia.
Have you seen their F1 card? I could see it.
It just doesn't. I'm not going to go in the bin, but I'm going to.
You mean Mercedes making a very small but cheap vehicle like the smart car?
Yeah, Mercedes made that.
Yes,
that was so confusing.
I'm
all right. It's going to the chat.
I'm going.
Come on, chat.
Go on, chat. What's everyone saying?
Paul in the bin and Sub-Zero. First comment.
Yeah, I agree with you, Christopher. It's not a starter RDA.
RTA
even.
It's in the bin.
In the bin.
I haven't seen anyone say in the bin yet.
Christopher Mawson, dangerous bin.
Yeah.
I really wanted to break out into Michael Jackson song there, but I will refrain.
And the worst thing is, I really wanted to like that.
The quality of it to me, until someone's got their hands on it that I trust their opinion on, to me, it just, the whole thing.
Okay, so that's to be continued.
Yes, definitely to be continued. If anyone wants to send me a Watofo Profile XRTA, I will give an honest review.
I will keep an eye on it, and when reviews come on, I'll put it back in.
Yes, that's a damn good idea, Mrs. Coolwall.
Yeah, how did I get that job? Because I didn't fucking apply.
Same way as I got the job.
I self-appointed you. Next device is the Freemax Galaxy kit. Not the mini, the full-size Haley modelling one just there. They're pretty little devices. Mine's still sealed in the box. Only £17.
That's actually really cheap.
Jesus, I didn't realise it was that cheap.
Yeah, it's actually cheaper than the smaller one, than the Nano. The Nano's £22.
That's because it's got nanotechnology.
It rebuilt its own coils.
Does it flash, Hales?
Yeah, look.
Ugh.
It does indeed.
It's a flash, just like I was earlier.
You can turn the flashing off.
That's a good thing. I don't do.
To be honest, Chris, I hate that sort of thing. I absolutely love the nano flashing. I absolutely love the flashing. It's in the dark, in the middle of the night, when you suddenly hit it. And it goes,
hello, disco.
Yeah, and it just keeps going for a while.
Oh, yeah.
The only trouble is when you're driving in the dark and it does it completely screws up your night vision.
Yeah, you get them dots.
Or when you're trying to have a vape and your missus is asleep next to you.
Disco ball.
Oh no, that's perfect, Chris, for that.
That's what I'm on about. He wakes them up.
Christopher, can I just go back?
Right, you're putting the information up so we can read it.
Can I just go back to Christopher's comment? He's put, so what's the point when we put the Ritofo in the bin? But we said we'd go back to it. We had the same issue with the G-Class SX Mini 2.
Yeah, that will be coming back up as well.
Vinny, when we...
That will be coming back up.
That'll be coming... Vinny...
Sometimes if we've not tried them, we're making judgment on what we see and read. What we see and read could be totally different to the experience. So if then we do actually discover or we change our opinion, we will bring it back because that is a fair judgment then. And that's the whole point. We might make a snap decision, but if our opinion changes, we're the type of people that will state. So you get an overall judgment because sometimes something can look shit or we cannot feel comfortable with it. But after you've used it more, it could be a grower mod, which there is.
This is why Chris said what he said. Someone using that would need to invest in well, it says a high-end mod.
Yeah.
I think what Chris actually means is a decent regulated mod. I would never think about running that Watofa on a mech.
No way. I would
No.
never run it on a mech.
Obviously, you could do,
I'd
technically,
run it
because
on like
it's an
the
RTA.
Hill or the Creme Hill, something with more power.
Yeah.
So
Well, I
that's
was thinking more the
even
safety element hills with that bottom plate being that thin.
Yeah.
He has said
Something
someone
that's
with a
got the
what
chip that's going to protect you. But that's the thing. If there is things, we've gone over them twice. We've stated, obviously, we've tried them. We said they were this beforehand, but now we've seen issues because half the ones I'm putting up aren't out yet. So it is a snap decision.
Yeah.
And Christopher, that was me and Vinny's point that we made when we put it on cool and in the bin. You can't just stick it on any device. You've got to have something decent to run it on.
Yeah. You couldn't stick it on a Smart Regal.
No, mine died anyway.
Yeah, but the shit you put that poor fucker through, though, really.
Oh, it went through all sorts, that thing.
I mean, that poor fucker earned its pennies, that poor bugger did.
It did. It certainly did.
But that's another thing. We're not just going to go, yes, this is this. If we've had it, it's like with the Yeehee, we're going to go back to that. Because my opinion still stands. But it will come back up.
My opinion still stands as well.
But I think the link has changed. I have actually tried it, and my opinion still stands. But that's the point. We have different views, and if they change, we will.
And we don't mind admitting when we're wrong either, do we, Vinny?
I'm never fucking wrong. What are you on about?
It's not about being wrong. It isn't about being wrong. It's about how things can be changed. Because smokers, one time they've tried vaping, it didn't work. Then a device comes that's suitable for them, and it sticks with them, and they can vape.
Nothing has ever.
Chris knows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing's ever really lived passing Vinny's signature stress tests.
And there we go.
A few
we get back to the Galax.
Really?
Yes, let's bring it back to the Galax, not the Nano.
Go back up.
Oh, you fucking demanding woman.
Don't you know it?
She's a woman. Of course she's going to be.
No, I'm a Haley. It's even worse.
I would say you want to try living with her, but she might hit me, so I won't.
You can leave.
You just did.
You can go.
Shit,
So could you.
So, yeah, the Galax kit from Freemax. It's a pretty little pod. I know Chris was saying about pods and big disco pods and things like that. I'm a guy, I've got 39 mechanical mods and things like that and stuff like that. And I always have at least 2 pods with me now. At least 2. And I'd like to think I'm an experienced vapor. But I just Saltnik through a pod absolutely hits that craving thing. The one thing that has impressed me with the Freemax pods that I've tried to date is the quality of their coils. Now, for me, the gold standard in pod coils is Vaporesso because their coils are immense.
Mm.
But I don't think Freemax are far behind them.
No.
I really, really don't. Now, I've not tried my Galaxy yet. Like I say, it's still sealed because that is a review piece, and I'm not going to try it until I'm in the position to do that. I'm just going off experience from the Nano, and it's a cracking little device. And yes, it flashes up and fucking disco lights and blah, 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 but you can turn them all off. But I quite like them, and I am not the kind of guy that likes that sort of thing.
To be fair with this one, it's not too flashy.
No, but the Nano's a lot flashy.
The Nano is like a little disco ball.
Mm.
But the thing is like then you went, I'm an experienced vapor. It doesn't matter what type of vapor you are because you might use your mags, but when you want your nic salts, you can't really put them on a mech unless you want to kill yourself. Unless you really want to cause damage. So it doesn't matter what type of vapor you are. It's about working out what device you need for the certain needs. whether it's freebase, Nick salts. But I do say I love this little device. It's nice and lightweight. It's textile, but there is an issue.
I was just reading that comment, Vinny. Yeah.
Absolutely agree, Mike. 100%.
Yeah, because they're really nice and light. They're easy. They're obviously internal batteries, so you can just plug it in. I know Chris doesn't like it, but at least you don't have to carry loads of batteries with you. Just carry a little cable.
And one thing I will say, obviously, the battery isn't massive. It is a Type-C port. They charge it. The Nano charges in about 15 minutes from flat to full.
This charged in 10.
Yeah.
I will say, the Freemax Mesh Pro coils, stock coils, I was actually quite impressed with, and I did like them. I would get about a week or two out of them with my juice
Chris
levels.
does vape very sweet juices.
Linked. I don't like to put the leak proof because I never trust it, but this actually hasn't leaked.
After my incident with my Vaporesso Lux X, I'm not looking at pods yet for leaking.
Anything that says leak proof, I'm just like, yeah, that's what I'm putting, but no. It's not leaked. I've had it standing, not used it for a few days, which normally means it starts to leak, and it hasn't.
I completely agree with Mike Haynes. They're so light, especially if, like me and Mike in a suit all day, you don't want anything weighty in your pocket.
And also, they're not loud ones, so when you're quickly wanting to take a puff, you're not really crowding the room.
Well, you're not supposed to take a quick puff.
There you go. Look, little cloud. Even punier for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Small
Chris,
place from a small person.
Cast your vote.
No, I have a negative. I'm sorry, I'm going to ruin your review.
This is where I want the pen and paper out, isn't it? Go on then.
Obviously, it's top filling. Trying to get this fucker off.
Another fucking nightmare.
Oh my Jesus Christ! And nearly went against the wall. I love the mod, but trying to pull the bloody thing off to fill it up.
The Vaporesso ones are all top filling as well, and it's exactly the same design.
You can do it, but it's Haley proof. I literally swear at the fucker.
I can't. I really struggle with them. Really struggle.
Yeah, I just can't.
I would say that's going to be a bit more
I'll
fun.
Yeah, that's it. You got it lubricated, but no.
Fingernails not included.
Well, I've snapped fingernails trying to get them off.
But I do like the fact it is top filling, and that's why it's more leak proof.
Right.
But the whole design with the caps, that's exactly the same with the Vaporesso way. Exactly the same.
Ah, yes, but who did it first?
I have no chuffing idea.
The what's it called? The Cocoa.
Cocoa. Oh yeah, the Cocoa.
The Cocos.
Coco.
Yeah.
Can I give you a top hack for taking them top fills off, though?
You
know how you're saying stick your fingernail under it and all that?
No, snap it.
Hold
Come
it
closer. Show me that voodoo.
Snap it.
You've just broke it.
No, I haven't. You snap it in a sense.
Oh,
holy shit, that works.
See?
Vinny.
You snap it.
Even easier. Do it in one hand. So hold your mod like that. Thumb on the top. Push.
It's like a detonator.
Snap it.
Push it.
I can't do it. Oh, I can't.
Snap it works.
It's not working. It's not working. Oh, sorry. Shit, I'm using the wrong one.
Fuck a duck, it works.
So you got to snap it.
Don't go to
Leaving
the
that for
bottom.
my review. I hope Mark's not watching and got these to review.
No, Mark's just going to re-recorded that bit. Go. This is how you do it.
But snap it.
Don't go to the bottom.
Do that accent again, Chris, please.
What? I went, that's how you
Mark's
do it.
accent.
Snap it.
No, do Mark's accent like you just did.
I didn't do an accent.
You did.
Did I? I didn't think I was.
Put your force at the top of the cap rather than at the bottom, then it comes straight
Snap
off.
it.
So put your force on the tip rather than the base.
No.
I can't.
I'll do it one hand.
I can't do it one-handed because I'm a girl. But you
That's
snap
immense. And you won't understand how much I struggle to get these off.
Snap it. It's like Legally Blonde with the.
That's what they need to call it. The Snap It Top Film.
Yes, the snap it.
Simple things, simple
Stealing that as
minds.
well.
That That is mine, mister. I will be on your review going, excuse me.
Hello,
Fucking
Colin.
hell, that'll mean you actually got to watch one.
No, I just have to comment. I know you put it.
Right, Chris, cast your vote, mate.
Cool. It's just cheap. It's light. It's easy. What's stopping it from going a little higher is the fucking lights.
But it's a party.
Don't care. Don't like them.
Not
Simon?
over flashy.
Immense I've used it quite a lot as well. Immense flavour.
The coils are really good.
Haley's doing my points for me.
It's called having a wife, dear. Get used to it.
Immense flavour, great battery life, surprising or not, even though with them flashing lights.
Yeah.
You can get a tank and nearly 2 tanks of juice out of one charge on a 2 mils, not bad. The design is spot on. Sub-Zero all the way.
Okay, Hales.
Sub-Zero. I love it. Even with the top.
What
The
did
more
you
I
put it,
snap
Chris?
it, the more I'm working out where to snap it from.
I'll put it
Chris.
cool.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Chris and go cool. So the first comment in the chat, cool or Sub-Zero for the
Hey, Vic is better than Vinny.
evening call.
I think
This is a perfect one, though, to transition from disposables.
And Colin says cool. So cool win.
And that's Mr. Disposable as well.
Yeah, but it's not Voopoo. He's Mr. Voopoo as well.
Well, yeah.
Oh, too late, Tracy. Thanks, Mike. I'm actually, because of your comments the other week, Mike, I'm actually on my OG grip tonight because of your comments the other week, and I'm absolutely loving it.
Is that the brass one with the copper fire bar?
Brass one with a copper firing bar. The bottom plate's completely chewed up where I took mold grips to it. The top cap's
You
completely-
heathen! Why? Why?
It's all seized together.
Clean them.
Colin, you need this.
He
It's
says he
beautiful
cleans the
piece of kit.
threads, but obviously he
It's
doesn't.
the bottom one, Chris. It's not the outside. It's the bottom one that's the locking mechanism. There was no way of getting to it. That's why I call it my bastardized grip.
Mhm.
But anyway, I'm not... Fucking hell. I forgot how good it is hitting a mech, you know. Yeah, I've got them, Cole.
I get Nano as well. That's an awesome little bit of kit.
The grenade. Fucking grenade was immense.
I've never watched one of Vinny's reviews.
Vinny does reviews.
No, I thought that. I didn't realise.
Moving on, I'm not going to buy. I don't know what this last one is because I can't remember now. Oh, I can. This is a fucking... Yeah, I nearly said too much. There you go. I'm just going to put it up.
It's a
Pump
squawk!
The
You
dog
know exactly where I'm going to put that.
pump squonker box mod.
It's
Now,
It's a
the
pump.
first line of this, mechanical
Press the button and
device,
it pumps for you.
mechanical device, but also features the chipset for protection.
Mhm.
So it's not a fucking mechanical device.
It's a semi-mechanical.
It's not
but they-
mechanical. There's no such thing as semi. It's either a mech or it's regulated. It has a MOSFET in it.
I'm just
Which-
typing what them fuckers put, and I checked everywhere. and
Exactly.
what they
That's
put
why it's
everywhere.
fucking. It is not a mechanical mod. It's
a
exactly the
squad.
same as that fucking thing that Chris loves that can blow up really easy.
This
A
is
dog?
out in
The
a
noisy
couple of
Chris. The noisy,
Noisy
cricket.
cricket, Chris. Thank you. I couldn't remember.
It's
It
available
has a
in couple of
MOSFET.
weeks. Those squonks are coming back.
Well, no, the V1 doesn't
Oh, I'm
have
actually paying attention
MOSFET.
to squonks.
The V2 does.
Yeah. No, I think the V1 does as well, Chris, because it's not a
Nope.
mech, is it?
No, it's
Is it?
fully mech.
Don't forget you can put comments on the screen.
I'm not in the comments. That's the thing, because I'm bringing up them. I'm not on the comments, so I can't see the comments.
Multitask, man.
Yeah, so do I,
You can't,
Chris.
because you have to go off one to do the other. Looks so generic.
I really
it's
wanted a
green.
noisy cricket. I just never got a chance to get one.
I used to have the second one, but it kind of disappeared out of my collection.
Mike, exactly.
Need to get off fans and back on vape.
Fags.
Yeah.
Vinny.
There you go, see?
But yes, it's yeah. I tell you what, I think Dovpo have lost their way with this.
Mm.
It looks fugly as fuck. You know, is it a top fill?
It's bottom fill bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom fill?
Yeah.
Why? That means you've got to tip the thing upside down to fucking fill it. So you've got to invert the mod, fill it up, close it up, and then bring it back again. So any juice that's in the RDA or RTA you've squonked into
or
will
you
go fucking
unscrew
dripping
it.
out.
You'll take the bottle out, won't you, and fill the bottle up and then put the bottle in through the bottom.
Still, it's going to be messy then, basically.
Yeah.
Every squonk is messy apart from the top side lights, which fill in from the top.
Bless them. They've looked at the fact that obviously squonks are not most popular at the minute. There's a few people that like them. Obviously, we had the Lost Vape one that did one. But they've looked at how they can change it. Unfortunately, they may have not looked at how to change it for the better.
Yeah.
But they've looked at how they can change it.
No, if it ain't...
So you can say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. This is vaping. They try to fix it even when it's perfect.
Right. If we go back a couple of years, we had the pumper, the squirter, and all
the recurve.
The recurve all had that same system, didn't they?
With the chip as well.
With the chip on the bottom fill.
Yes.
Blah, 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 blah. It is recycling.
It's very 2017.
Yes. Like I say, though, vaping is a circle. Unfortunately, they've tried to then rebring the squonking, but they've not looked at the best aspects of squonking. They've just looked at what might be different. But sometimes different isn't good.
I don't think it's different, though. It is just...
No, it's not. It's 2017. Revisited completely.
Put in a generic modern 2022 shell.
Yes.
Yeah.
More like
if you want something like that, what was I going to say?
I don't know.
Tell me. What were you going to say?
I have no idea. No, sorry, that's gone completely out of my head.
Okay, what's your verdict on it, Vinny? You might come back whilst you're talking about your verdict.
It's like stuck in a time warp. It really, really is. I think since Earl left Dovpo, they've struggled with their design to be more modern. They've struggled with the actual physical design. If Dovpo don't seem to be working with another company.
See, they are working with another company. This is my issue. Each time they release a new device, it's not just Dovpo. There's influence from someone else.
But this is
influenced by someone else. I can't remember who.
Oh, well, that's not on the info.
No, because it wouldn't say on the Dovpo company. But I did find them and I forgot to put it.
Whoever it is needs fucking shooting.
But that's the thing. I think because they work with someone else, they compromise. They need to work on their own sometimes.
I read it was vaping Vinny Raroos, Vinny.
Hang on, let me just find.
Raroos.
Vaping Vinny Raroos.
Evening, Julian OMG. Yeah, one flew off the Dovpo nest. Love it, Chris. That's hilarious. It's just.
Do you know what's the worst thing for me? I love my squonkers.
Do you?
I love squonkers. Yeah.
What you got?
I've got a few upstairs.
Okay.
Don't ask me what they are. I've been drinking.
The Phoenix, the Recurve, there's 2 other different ones. as
I've,
well.
I've got some proper mechanical ones.
Maybe Miri.
Love it.
But yeah, as I say, I want to like it, but I can't.
Thank you very much, Julian. Yeah, it's just it's fugly as hell. I'm gonna put the picture back up one more time. Please, if you're easily offended, look away now. It's just
X across pump squonky kit.
who?
Hang on.
X Cross.
Hang on. Where's the keyboard?
I had to put it down here.
Jesus fucking.
Well, you've got glasses all over the desk.
It's called alcohol, dear.
Fight!
Fight.
My money's on Haley.
Oh,
Yeah, same here.
My money's on Haley.
It's in the private chat.
Who the fuck are they?
X across.
X Across.
But that's what I mean. I think when Dove Po mix with people, they don't stay true to themselves.
See, I completely agree, Zippy. There is no wrong with squonking. But that's just, it's ridiculous. To say it's a mechanical mod, firstly, and then say, no, it's not, is ridiculous. If you want a good squonk, go get a good squonk. There are some excellent mechanical squonks out there, and equally, there's some good regulated squonks. If you want to go get a properly regulated squonk, go get the M-Tape one, the Rage, because that is a banging squonk. It just weighs a fucking ton. If you want a good mechanical one, there's SQ, there's Topside, there's Half Moon, if you like something a bit prettier.
Oh,
I said I
God,
love
yeah,
the half moon ones.
The
I was
half
so
moon was
tempted
the
to get
only
one.
squonk. The half moon was the only squonk that I actually liked, fully liked.
I mean, for fuck's sake, I'd rather have a Segalia than that.
Don't.
Kangatech.
That's what
Let's
I
go
mean.
full on. I'd rather have a Kangatech.
Yeah, that's what I said.
We have one of those. We have the Frankenstein one where it's like a
Did
squonk.
you ever see the Frankenstein one that I bought, Vinny?
the squonk sublime?
No.
It was a sub-ohm squonk, but it had like a spray bottle, like a perfume atomizer.
Yeah.
Hello,
Attached to the pipe,
Julia.
and they had like a tube that went through. Oh, it was so bad. But to be fair, that was 2018.
Yeah.
The problem is, Dove Po doesn't. When they work on their own, they bring amazing stuff, but they don't seem to know their own identity,
No, definitely
and
not.
they don't seem to be able to say, "Whoa, no, that's shit. We're doing it my way."
For a company based in the Philippines, that's a fucking god awful fugly design.
Mm-hmm.
Simply.
Right,
Right. Yes, Simon. Let's vote on this fugly squonk. Well, that's what it should be called, the fugly.
The fugly. I want a
Yeah.
fugly.
Although I probably want to go buy something called the fugly
Mm.
because it reminds me of Chris.
I
Chris,
would.
what's your vote?
Vinny's shit bin. Well, Vinny's porta potty. Literally, it's
That
a
could be
squonk straight off.
Can we take the battery out first?
For God's sake, take the battery out first.
For the love of God, take the battery
Don't put
out!
the battery in there.
Might improve the smell.
No, that's the only bit that's going for it is the battery.
The battery
Hales.
charged.
It will be going.
Porta potty.
Fucking poor boy. Si.
Room 101. I love squonks, and that is just...
Also, we've got room 101.
It's going in room 101. I love squonks, and...
Then I cannot cast a vote because it has gone in room 101 because let's be honest, none of us are going to contest that.
No.
I thought
It is-
Vinny's porta potty was like the lowest of the low. Literally, you
No.
could not go any
Room
further.
101.
101 puts it so it
Hell.
no longer exists at all.
It makes me sad.
You put it in
actually
your
makes
Right,
porta
we
me
go
potty,
sad.
you
down.
wouldn't
We'll discuss
exist.
it in a minute in room 101. We'll have another segment. Cold.
So yeah, that goes in room 101 / the potty / lowest of the low.
What help us all?
God bless you, Dovpo. Yeah. And there we go, folks. That does wrap up the Cool Wall for this week's show. Julian, I vape on everything.
He vapes on whatever he can suck.
Especially if it comes through my letterbox.
Still, that doesn't really round it up, mate.
The postman definitely loves him then.
He acts like post. It's going to get sucked.
Funny thing is, he thinks it's his missus that does it, but it's not his Vinny.
He's like, postman!
He's just staying quiet because he knows it's true.
Are we having an after show tonight? As most of us have not got worse in the morning.
I've not got work in the morning, but
Should we have an after show?
We could do an after show for a while, or at least go hang out for a while.
Yeah.
I'm sure Chris will drop a link as usual for the Discord, which is where we base our after show. Everybody.
Can I do my 101?
Yeah, just a second, Simon. I'm just saying everyone is welcome to join in the after show. You do not need to have a camera. You can come on your phone and turn off.
I wouldn't recommend coming on your phone.
As long as you've got a mic, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. That's what I was getting to. Yeah, I want to see Simon Squonks as well, Zip.
You really don't want to see Simon Squonks?
I'll get one set up for next week.
Right. You know what?
Sorry, you know what that means? Hayley will get one set up for next week.
Oh, can I pop my top side round and my half moon so you can do those as well?
I do them.
Here is the link.
Thank you, Christopher. Simon.
Flanking. Room 101, mate.
Right, the reason why I want to put that Dovpo in the room 101.
101?
101.
You ain't run over.
I think
the vodka's finally catching him up.
Don't know, but drink more.
No, I've got an appointment at 10 o'clock in the morning. I can't drink anymore.
Oh, you should.
I really don't want to turn up to the job centre at 10 in the morning.
Well, most of them turn up at that time of the morning pissed.
But anyway, the reason...
Run!
The reason why I want to put it in 101 is the fact that we keep saying we want the innovation and we want the new stuff out there so we can move away from the disposables.
Mm-hmm.
Yet Dovpo come out with something like Vinny said and like we've all said, it's just recycled bullshit. It pains me to see companies that can actually get. It pains me to see companies that can get the industry moving, just putting out shit.
What he means is, if you're going to reuse an idea, innovate it.
And make it look pretty.
Copy it and use the bad shit from it. Take the good shit and make it better. Unfortunately, they haven't. They've gone, Squonks might work again. Let's just shove this fucker out.
And it could be worse. The generic shell.
I mean, it could be worse. They could re-bring out that bloody iJoy capo. That was a complete
if they redesigned that and sorted the issues, it would probably be quite good.
iJoy.
Imagine a Squonk that size that actually delivered and worked properly.
It ran at 21,700. And it could not fucking hit for shit. No matter what you put in, it could not hit. It struggled even on the maximum wattage with the lowest ohms you could put on it. It just could not. As Colin says, iJoy crapo.
Are you sure you just couldn't won't wick?
No, he just literally, didn't have the power in it.
Sorry, anyone who's got some questions, we have a section at the end of questions from the chat. So just hold your questions and fire them out then. Chris, sorry for interrupting. That's obviously an issue with the chipset in that thing.
That was, it was completely.
But the chips may have developed more now. So the thing is, you can look back at things and go, oh yes, we're going to put this in this. The thing is, though, Dovpo has looked at stuff and gone, oh yeah, let's just do all this and not learn from everyone else.
No,
Yeah.
They've actually put all the crappy things into one mod.
It's like watching everybody hit the face on a brick and go, "Oh, we'll give that a go."
I mean, let's be honest. The only way they could have made it worse is put a touchscreen and a voice-activated chip in there.
Hello, iJoy.
No. Bluetooth, a speaker.
Oh yes,
Put fucking Alexa on it.
And all the lights.
she listens to you now.
Oh, you bitch. Literally all day she's not listening to me, but Alexa, and it's like, what?
But yeah, I
Alexa,
Don't, because every time I watch Mark's lives, she responds to him, and you've got me in the comments going, for fuck's sake, stop it.
But yeah, Room 101 isn't the right place for it. It should go further than that. I'm just disgusted with it.
They need to, if they're going to go back and look at things, they need to make sure they're using all the positives, not the negatives.
Agreed.
That's
Totally
what it
agreed.
is. You can go back, because like I said, the vaping devices are a circle, and it's going to go around to probably pods again soon. But then you need to look at the positives and work on them, not the negatives. Or if you're going to look at the negatives, look at the way to eliminate them, not just to fucking use them.
Alexa, play Baby Shark.
Alexa, play Baby Shark!
Now it's on full blast.
Baby Shark by Pink Bomb on Amazon Music.
Come on.
Turn it off, otherwise we'll get hit with a fucking
Alexa,
copyright
stop.
strike. Can't play more than 10 seconds.
Just carrying on.
Yeah, because you want to
Cheers,
shut up.
Julian. Same time, same place next week.
Bye, Julia.
Bye, Julia.
Bye.
Alexa, drop a sweaty fart.
No, she don't like you. You don't float a boat.
I'm constantly asking my
If
daughters.
you are going to go and rehash things, you've got to look, obviously, at the negative, but improve them.
Yes.
Not make them worse.
Yes. So, and now it's time for some questions from the chat.
Don't
Let's
say
do
words.
Uber.
Ding, 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 ding. You said you wanted it changed up.
If anyone wants to make some bumpers, I'd be most grateful.
I've got some.
I did say in the private chat earlier.
I just haven't had a chance.
Yeah. Shows how much you bloody look when I type anything in there, you git.
I'll try and get them for next week.
Alexa,
No. Ask it. Go,
I've turned
Alexa,
the
what's coffee?
sensitivity off.
You don't like you.
Don't ask her that question, by the way, Hayley.
I'm
I
not
know what
gonna.
it means.
If it's come from Colin, I'm not fucking gonna try. I am not that stupid.
Are you sure?
Any questions? Any panel members got any questions?
Oh, loads, but I'm not sure they're PG rated.
We're not a PG show.
I have a question.
Oh, you have a question? Shoot.
Yeah, what you got arriving tomorrow, Haley?
A purdiness.
Okay.
She doesn't know what colour I've ordered her yet.
Oh my god, if it's the one I want.
It's not.
Oh, bugger.
I
the
can
one
only
that
get
he
one
wanted.
colour.
Yeah, but all the colours are available now. I'm like, bitch.
When I ordered it, there was only one colour available.
Got
Wow.
fucking green, haven't I?
And it looks like baby shit diarrhea, but
Great, I've got baby shit diarrhea.
Yeah, I don't think you should be
know I'll say it on the
announcing
live.
that to the
Look,
world.
baby shit diarrhea.
so much power, so much responsibility.
Oh, yeah.
What?
I'm not saying that.
No.
Mark, you can say that on your live on Monday because I won't be watching because I'm at meeting. So my Alexa won't be playing.
What? Alexa, Echo,
No.
compute.
I'm gonna
Okay,
have to-
if there
gonna
is
do this
no
to my daughters,
actual
Alexa.
half-sense questions, we will wrap up and we will
I have
jump
a
on the
question.
Discord. Oh,
I have a
shit.
question. When the hell has LXV had a half sense question?
We do occasionally get a half-sized question. I will browse up to Julian. I know he's popped off now.
Okay,
But
I
he
have
did
another
ask
question.
earlier, what's better, a Lost Mary or an Escobar? Now, I will say I have tried both. I do quite like the Escobars, but the original Lost Marys, the little ones, are quite good.
I've not tried the Escobars. I've only tried the Lost Mary.
Well, the Escobars are from the man behind Half Moon Mods. He was at Expo in May, and his pods were good. I didn't even know there was available in the UK. If I'm completely honest, I did not know.
I think they're just starting to filter in now. They've started to get distro.
Ooh. But yeah, I have a question.
Go on, and then I'll bring up Chris's. Yeah, Chris's.
Obviously, we've just put a squonk in room 101. But what squonk did you guys actually like and why?
That's
Because
easy.
squonks may come back.
Well, squonks, high-end squonks have never gone away.
No, but for more the common people, dear.
Well, I know what Chris is going to say, and I'm just going to throw my 2 pence in before Chris does. As much as I absolutely adore the aesthetics of the Half Moon mod, the functionality and hit, and it is a mechanical one, it would be the SQ topside. And it wasn't expensive. I've still got mine. I must have had at least 20, maybe 25 squonks. And the only two I have left is my SQ topside and a Half Moon.
See, I need to know. I've got the topside, but I've not got an SQ topside.
Oh, it's just I might have to rebuild that.
To me, the top side was the best squonk I ever used before it broke.
Yeah, that's the advantage. The SQ one is mechanical, but it's a combination of the SQ and the top side. It's the top fill bottle and everything. It's just so clean, the whole thing, and it hits like a dream. For a squonk, it's the hardest hitting squonk I've ever used.
I mean, the first squonk I ever had was a Segale, funnily enough.
The Fushkai.
The Fushkai. And I've got to say, I know it was cheap, but it weren't a bad bit of care.
Right, now I'm just going to bring up a couple of questions that have come up in the chat. First, Christopher Watson. Aspire have several side-by-sides now after the mix. They all look like Reebok's mix. Anyone idea they are? Yeah, basically they are, Chris. They're just...
I've only ever used the mix. I do like the mix.
They do have different chips. They updated the chip.
Yeah, and obviously there's the Sunbox one as well.
Yeah, and the Sunbox one is far superior to the mix one. So if you are looking, go for the Sunbox one. I will just throw my 2 pence in. The Steam Crave one isn't bad.
I don't like the look of it.
It's just where that fire button is. It's a bit weird.
Until I actually try it, I'm sticking with my Vape Fly.
When you get your head round where that button is, it kind of makes sense, but it takes a bit of getting round.
That they have on it. I don't like it. It doesn't give it a smooth feeling.
Then we have friend of the shows, my BB's question: who is doing Vapor Expo in May?
We are. We're doing Saturday and Sunday.
What if you're a bus driver wanker though?
I've already booked a holiday.
There is a high possibility I won't be.
How come?
A few things socially that I've got next year means money's pretty much just wiped out.
When I had my interview last week, I provisionally booked the days off for the next 3 years.
I suppose they have to honour a previously booked holiday, don't they?
Yeah. So I've told them my provisional expo dates for the next 3 years.
I can't make it on the Friday because I'm working, but the Saturday, Sunday we can.
And we've booked the premiere in.
Yay! So
Which
sorry,
pod
not with you.
Which pod, my friend?
The one that Haley's got. The one that I said sort of cool. Yeah.
Who's stocking them?
One Chopper Vapes, Vaporoni. There's quite a few.
Don't
Sorry.
choke.
I think Mod Kings have them as well. I'll just add that in
Do
there.
they? I didn't know.
I presume they do because they sent me one to review. My Half Moon Zip, I have Josh's old one with the
silver
glow in
and
the
purple.
dark. Yeah, I've got the purple. I'd love to get my hands still on the 21700 one.
Yes.
I know they like rocking or shit.
I loved my cotton candy one. It's
I've
just
never
it
tried
got
these
to a point.
here.
It just got to the point where I wasn't using it, so it just seemed to be more fair to sell it on to someone that wanted it and used it.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
there we go, folks. I think we're done. We will jump over to Discord, where no doubt shit will get fucked up.
Oh yeah.
To quote Mercer. So thank you all for tuning in. Thank you guys for coming on again, as we always do. We will be back next week. And more tangents and opinions and stuff getting thrown in my potty.
You love things going in your potty.
Well, I'm so glad you didn't actually miss-say that word.
I know. That's so good.
But then again,
Right.
he does love things being thrown in his body as well.
Say
He
good
does.
night, everybody.
Ta-ra a bit, guys.
Great seeing you all here tonight.
And if it's your
Yeah.
birthday, happy birthday.
And everyone go hit that like button. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. And
Yep.
yeah, we'll be back.
Crazy train. That is LXV.
Like a bad smell.
Yep. And obviously
Well-
Discord's been put in. So if you want to come across to Discord, we'll be live there.
Yeah,
I
much
can
love.
repost the
Mark,
link
mate.
again. There we go.
Everyone
guys.
keep safe and keep vaping.
Ta-ra.